Radical.
Seemed like it was yesterday. 2016. I was fresh and new to YouTube, and people came by and asked me to talk about this particular individual. One Rich, of formerly known as ReviewTechUSA. Lots of people came by, and I never understood the fascination. I didn't really understand it, but hey, I went with it. So, years later, I'm known as one of the biggest critics of ReviewTechUSA, or, well, I mean, maybe not the biggest, but let's just say that my channel is always kind of linked with Rich, for good or for bad. And this person, they obviously know who I am. They've even mentioned me before, but that's not really for me like any kind of claim to fame. It's not. Like, I know there's certain people that I'm always going to be linked to online, like there's Rich, there's 8-Bit Eric, there's ReviewTechUSA, there's Silent Rob, but it's not anything that I'm particularly proud of. It's just the fact that more or less in the past versus now, I did a lot of critical satire on these individuals. And all these individuals have things in common, particularly maybe e-begging, particularly the fact that they're gaming related. And it's just something that I don't really delve into a whole lot now because I think I covered a lot of ground. And as far as covering Rich, it takes a lot to cover Rich. Usually a truck car cover. Crickets. Maybe I shouldn't have said truck car cover, because those two things kind of cancel each other out, don't they? I'm not going to edit this. I'm focused on multitasking for the weekend here in my store, and I'm trying to see how many Rice Krispie treats I have left. Let's see, how many Rice Krispie treats do I have left? The box is kind of empty, and this is like a 16 box. Damn. The breaking news is, I think I might be addicted to Rice Krispie treats. Not the off-branded one, not those nasty ones you get in the store. No, I'm talking about the real deal Rice Krispie treats. Not the soft, soggy fuck. You know I'm talking about, the soggy Rice Krispie treat. Oh, wait, am I supposed to be talking about Rich tomorrow? Yeah, I guess so. You see us in the background. I'm supposed to be talking about it. But see, it's now 2025. It's not 2016 anymore. And let's kind of see if a lot of things have changed. Oh, by the way, this person last year, they deleted their entire channel, by the way. 1 million plus channel, they deleted it. There's a lot of people talking about lots of different theories on why he deleted it. And honestly, you're not going to get the best example. You're not going to get the best explanation right here, as you would maybe back in 2016, because I don't really cover this person that much. The only reason I feel like I'm doing this is because same reason I covered it when he left, because of the history that I had, and because there's certain people that know, like Captain Kirk, there's I think Martyville, or certain people that kind of expect for me to say something, and I can say something about the situation. But it doesn't mean I have to be fully invested. No. Right now I'm worried about, am I going to make it to the store in time to get me more Rice Krispie treats? But let's see if we can focus for just a couple minutes on this new channel, which is Rich Tomorrow. Okay, so the weird thing is it's still called, he has a stream, ReviewTechUSA stream, but he hasn't changed the name, so it's RTU Streams, ReviewTechUSA. Even though the channel is gone, he hasn't changed the name. And this is the channel, says welcome to RTU Streams. So maybe he'll change this again, but let's just focus on the name there. One of you, I forget who told me, maybe it's more than one, that his channel name is now Rich Tomorrow. I think it was Red Strass 97. His channel name is now Rich Tomorrow. Here when you thought the name couldn't get any stupider. Not that ReviewTechUSA is a stupid name in itself, but it never fit this guy, because he didn't review barely any tech. You know, he was mostly talking about gaming news, gaming drama, stuff of that nature, and it just didn't really fit him. But ReviewTechUSA is leagues better than whatever the hell this is. It seems like just a joke. And it is a joke, I was told, kind of like the chickens that he has relationships with or wants to or he dreams about. This is some kind of a meme to where, let me see if I can understand it. Because I tell you my loop here with Rich. Well, hell, many of you can explain it a lot better than I can. Maybe the fact that he changes his mind a whole lot. And this is the epitome of changing your mind. Deleting a million-plus channel, then coming back. And you see, for those of you that care about subscribers, unlike myself, I don't really focus on it. A lot of you focus on the numbers. 65.7K. So you get rid of your million-plus channel to come back to be at 65,000. Again, I don't really care about the numbers that much. It wouldn't matter to me if I was like 10,000, 10 million. I wouldn't care. I'd be the same fucking person. I'm always going to be the same person. None of that would change me. But to people like this that are ingrained in YouTube, or at least used to be, I hope Rich has some kind of a day job. It matters to them. But let's spend the last couple minutes of this little impromptu quick commentary of looking at what you can find and what can be offered. Is it a similar deal to ReviewTechUSA's old channel? Is it different? Okay, so look at there. 9 days ago, I could actually go into that and I could spend 15 minutes of my life, but I don't really care to. I mean, do you blame me? He's still got the old logo, though. You know, he's getting full mileage out of that logo. And I don't know if that's going to be the full story or people are going to call bullshit on that story. But then it looks like a lot of the same kind of stuff. Yeah, you got the same type of deal. These are uploads kind of like what RGT85 does, Young EA. And not that there's anything bad with that. I mean, it's just, it doesn't look like there's any type of difference in the content. So if you were happy with ReviewTechUSA with him before, you might be happy with Rich tomorrow. And there's old DSP. I get a twinkle in my eye thinking about 2016 and talking about DSP. What is it on? Is this thing on? Oh, hello. One of the greatest moments ever is when he got caught. He got caught jacking, during the live stream. That's so funny. It's never not going to be funny. Now, how long has he been back? I'll say he's talking about, I don't know why DSP and Wood Hockey's in there. I know. Is there a story behind why Wood is in there? Is he talking about Wood there? And that's funny. There it is, the DSP ecstasy there. So yeah, if you liked Rich before, if you followed him before, I mean, number one, I would say you have really low standards because there's other channels out there that do Rich's type uploads much better. I mean, hell, I don't really care that much about Yang Ye, but Yang Ye is better than Rich. That's not saying a whole lot. Oh, Spawnwave. Spawnwave's probably the best one of these types of people that does these types of uploads that I've seen, but there's a lot of them. So what is it that Rich brings to the table that other people do not, other than being kind of meme-worthy and kind of like a LOL cow? I mean, really, I'm genuinely asking. And I've said this before, but I don't understand the absolute fascination with this person. Like, seriously, a lot of you seem incredibly fascinated with this person, and there's nothing terribly fascinating about him to cover. There's far more fascinating people that I should be covering right now, but here again, he's back. I figure I wanted to give a couple minutes to it just because he came back, and it's kind of silly after deleting his channel, but there might be a long drought before I talk about Rich tomorrow again. Could be years. So I'm just saying, savor this while you can. Those of you out there that want to hear me talk about this, there you go.